Hey guys, welcome to another episode of That's Just Me, and today I want to talk about Texas slang, which is why most people wouldn't understand us or can't or couldn't understand us. And I'm going to start with the most popular one. We're known for it countrywide, I guess you could say, and it's y'all. And I'm pretty sure you could explain that to yourself. It's a combination of you all, or you guys, if, depends on where you're from. It's just easier to say y'all instead of hey, you guys. And here's another one, ain't, and that just simply means not. I ain't who you're talking about. I'm not that person. And here's something parents love to do, and it's fuss. Fuss means to complain, to gripe, or to nag. And here's something I like to say because it's something different from dude or man or guy, and it's fella. It's like, oh hey, look at that fella. He's a nice fella. He's a good-looking fella. I need me a fella. And here's another word I say quite often too. It's fixin'. And fixin' just means I'm about to. I'm fixin' to go watch TV. I'm about to go watch TV. And done did. I have gotten in trouble so many times for saying this in Oregon. When I lived in Salem, Oregon, my English teacher would ask me, or he would try to give me a homework. I'd look at it and I'd be like, I done did this. And he's like, what did you say? I was like, I'm sorry, I apologize, I've already done it. But I done did it. And this word, I did not know it wasn't a real word until I tried to spell it on my iPad. And even autocorrect had no idea what I was talking about. And it's another. And that's just another word for another, like another. And here's my favorite part of the day, supper. And supper is just a late dinner, like just dinner later than usual. And this word, it really, really depends on what part of Texas you're in. It's Coke. Like the part of Texas I'm in, Coke means Coca-Cola. But in some parts of Texas, Coke means, it can mean Coke, but it's any drink that fizzes. It can be root beer, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, anything that fizzes. And over yonder, down yonder, up yonder, it simply means it's over there. Like, the tractor is over yonder. The tractor is over there. Yeah, I had to use tractor. And nuh-uh and uh-uh, they both simply mean no. Because we like to be complicated sometimes, and instead of saying no, we say nuh-uh or uh-uh, just because it sounds kind of cool. And here's something that some people do way too much. It's why I don't hang out with girls. It's jabber. Jabber means, to talk continuously, to talk too much, to never shut up. You're jabbermouth. And this one I say very, very often. And even people from Texas, some people don't even know what I'm talking about. And it's waller. Waller means to roll around in, like to waller in the mud, to waller in your own filth. And that's not very good. And oughta, that's just our word for should. You oughta go fix the TV. You oughta go clean your room. You oughta drive me to town. You should. And this one I've heard, well, it's a sentence. This one I've heard all over America, but I hear it mostly in Texas and Kansas. I don't know why, but it's just these two states. It's till the cows come home. And if you don't know what that means, it's just you're going to do something for a very long time. Like you're going to go hunt till the cows come home. You're going to go sing in the shower till the cows come home. You're going to go sing in the shower for a very long time. Hope your water bill doesn't go up. And this one, if you've never experienced a fire ant bite, you would not understand. It's friendly as fire ants. And if you've never been bitten by a fire ant, you are a very lucky person. Fire ants is like a bee sting and a wasp sting put together and then put on steroids. That's how it hurts. So if somebody says you're as friendly as a fire ant, don't take that as a compliment. They're insulting you. They're saying that you're hostile and you're a mean person. You're a mean person. This one is self-explanatory. This ain't my first rodeo. That means I'm experienced. I've done this before. It ain't my first time. You know? And this one freaks people out if you don't know. If they don't know what you're talking about, it'll freak them out, especially if they're a cat lover. It's more than one way to skin a cat. And don't worry, we don't really skin cats. I've never heard of somebody skinning a cat. I don't have the heart to skin a cat. I've never tried to harm a cat. And if I have, it was probably involuntary and unintentional. But more than one way to skin a cat just means that there's more than one way to go about this matter. There's more than one way to do something. There's more options. So yeah. Now that you know a little bit, if you're ever down in Texas, that's some things you should know. And just don't take our guns. You take our guns, we'll break your face off. And we're not hostile. But thank you for watching. And like, comment, subscribe, and just, tell me what you would like to know, hear, or just any questions. And I don't know about you, but that was just me.